Okay, greetings everyone. This is First Centurion 73 with another episode of Geopolitical Simulator Power and Revolution. All roads lead to Delhi. Playing as India. Got some water with me today, so if I have to clear my throat, I can use the water, hopefully. That won't be as much of an issue as it was in the past. We're probably going to hear from the UN Security Council. As you can hear, tensions between us and Sri Lanka are increasing. Sri Lanka has a pretty small military, I think, here. Well, actually, that's not bad. That's almost an eighth the size of ours. But as far as military equipment, I think we probably have them outdone. Hopefully. I have a number of ships available. I have an aircraft carrier. Where is my closest air base? That's another thing. I don't have a lot of airfields. Do I? There's the closest one. Wow. But we've got missiles. Maybe I should deploy some more ships. Submarines. Got commandos. Cruisers. There we go. Let's get another line of cruisers here. Let's deploy them there. And 8 cruisers here. Sure, let's go ahead and move them into the Bay of Bengal. Alright, that should increase our hardware around Sri Lanka. We have a satellite. There's the range, which isn't really that big. I was talking about that last time. That doesn't really seem like a huge range for a satellite. It's barely covering, not even covering half the island there. So, not too impressed with those satellites. I wonder if there's some more advanced satellites we can get our hands on with construction purposes. That being said, we are going to probably, like I said, we're going to probably hear from the Security Council this episode. I'm not going to go to war this episode. I'm going to probably wait and test it just to make sure I can do it right, because last time in the Ireland series, excuse me, in the Ireland series, for some reason we got authorization, and then authorization from the UN Security Council to use military force, and then I ended up getting charges brought against me in the Security Council for using military force. So that's like a little bit of a contradiction there, so I don't know exactly what happened. So I'm going to test it out probably to make sure I have that figured out right. I haven't done that in a while, I guess, so I forgot the exact procedure. But we're going to go ahead and play at least probably till the end of the month, get to the end of the quarter here. A few comments I'd like to address first. Before we're talking to Nole is asking, should I consider building more hospitals, increasing the number of doctors? Let's take a look at medical real quick before we start moving forward here. Let's see. Medical population per medical doctor. Whoa, that seems like a lot. Yeah, we probably should. I've spent a lot so far this quarter, so I'm going to wait till the next quarter. Hospital beds. One hospital bed for every 1,300 people. There are a lot of people in the country, and I don't assume they're all going to get sick all at once. But I probably could also spend more on budget guidelines here to improve healthcare. So, excuse me. That's a good point there, Noah. To go ahead and suggest. Oh, we are actually building more hospitals. Look at that. We're building about 62 more hospitals. So 62 hospitals are underway. So I guess we're good for now, but I may need more doctors, hire more doctors in the next quarter to fill those hospitals. So that's a good point. So we'll wait probably till the next quarter before I end up doing that. All right. Another comment by Dennis Mulliken. Do I plan to make India into a fascist dictatorship or a democracy like in the United States, or maybe communist? I don't think it is going. I don't think any. None of the above, I think, is my answer. I don't plan on making it a fascist dictatorship, so to speak. Maybe a dictatorship. I don't know if I would go as far as saying it's fascist, because I'm going to be open to free trade with other countries. And I am going to be providing a lot of rights and trying to promote equality and stuff like that. I know I did put some immigration restrictions, which does make it have a more of a nationalistic focus. What did I do there? Regulate tourist visa. Make visas mandatory. That's the only thing I did as far as immigration concern or any type of nationalistic thing. I have been promoting religions, and fascism does typically. Excuse me. Drinking too much lemonade, iced tea, and lemon juice. Okay. So I have been, and I can't edit that. It sucks. I have been promoting religion, and fascism does tend to promote religion. Maybe not Nazi fascism, but Italian fascism definitely promoted religion. But fascism typically was anti-free trade, and I am going to be trying to promote a large trade economy. And that being said, going to the next comment I wanted to address was Ari Holyfield. Good discussion with you this weekend, Ari. Looking at the service sector, for one, there's a lot of things that you brought up. One thing I wanted to talk about right away, which was a very good observation. If you go to internet services, we only upgraded, I think, 2, and at this point really just Delhi, for broadband. But the amount of profits that have come into the internet services since the beginning, since we upgraded it, have more than doubled. So the suggestion is that going forward, instead of just focusing on upgrading province by province, we will do a 0.1% upgrade across the board for internet production. So if we go to construction here, broadband, was it broadband? I think it was broadband. We're just going to up it by a 10th here across the entire country, and that's actually not that much. So that's a good point. I might even double that, maybe. We'll see. And I'm so sorry, I'm coughing so much. I feel like I have a tickle in my throat here. And I've gone so far in this video, I don't want to end it. See if I can just mute this for a second so I can get some of this cleared up. Okay, I don't think you heard any of that. Alright, so, like I said, average internet speed has doubled. Profits has increased. We're going to, I think, every quarter, as we pay down our debt, because every quarter there is a, since we have a budget excess, we're going to be paying down like $10 billion in debt. Maybe I'll put $1 billion towards, or $1.5 billion towards broadband, and slowly get there quarter by quarter. That's gonna be real slow, but as you saw, the profits should be tremendous. We have new cells opening up in these UN Security Council member states.
Good morning. I didn't
and now
comment
Poland
on it.
wants something. This was a good comment by Boogalabu. Awesome name. Apparently with them, since they are doing the purchase, it's reversed. So this should be a sale for me. All right, and the other way around, if it was a, if I chose it to be a purchase, I would be buying. So I think that's how I've been getting confused. So thank you for pointing that out. So this is a sale of aluminum. Excess aluminum. Oh, there's another point that Ari was making. Should we start selling raw materials? And I don't know if aluminum, I think that is processed. That's bauxite is used to process aluminum, I believe. like iron is used for steel. But should we be mining and selling natural resources like oil? Coal, for example, was one thing that you noted. There's a big profit in coal, and I probably will. And I might take the advice there and stimulate the coal industry a little bit. We can probably send $1 million or maybe $5 million to try to stimulate the coal industry and see where that grows. See if that grows to be like, you know, exponentially profitable, just like $5 million. Does that like create like 5 times as much GDP? Take a look at that, Ari. I'm probably not gonna be able to keep track of it. I'll try to keep track of it, but I'm gonna do that. I'll make a deal. I'll make a move after this. Actually, I'm gonna wait because I want to lower inflation a little bit. I'm sorry, but when I do eventually do that, try to pay attention if you can, and let me know if it actually has an upgrade. Anyways, back to this one. This Poland is looking to buy some of our aluminum, and they want 66,000 tons of aluminum, which is only going to take care of 1/5 of theirs. It's not going to sell off a lot of our profit, but it sell off a little bit. It's 180 million to the economy. It's a small deal, but I think was Poland a Security Council member? Can I go to this map? Can I do this with this up? Politics. Politics? I don't think I can, because it's over here. Okay. But I think Poland may have... I think it was a Security Council state. So, a deal with them would be a good thing. Could improve relations. And maybe get them on our side for this vote. So let's go ahead and... I can even give them a decent price. We'll up it a little bit here. We want to make some profits off this. Yeah, I usually go over, but I'll give them a break. Wow, they took it right away. Okay, so that's about $250 million added to our economy. And Poland, let's see if we want to do a non-aggression pact there, buddy. No, they refuse. Okay, get out of here. Poland, were they part of the UN? Yes, they were. Excellent. Okay, so hopefully that'll improve relations with them. Get them to side with us on the Security Council. Who else could we get on our side? Maybe I can sell coal to France. Or England. England should have coal. France, I don't think, has coal. Let's go here. We got a cell operational in Namibia.
Our infiltrated agent is on
Namibia cell is operational. We'll see if we can get a meeting with the French. And maybe we can sell coal to the French. Scientific discovery. Ooh, what do we discover? Anything? Did it say? We get an update? Ah, heavy. Yes, this is what I want. Oh, so I was talking about what type of government am I trying to create? I was thinking an authoritarian, technocratic capitalist country is really what I'm pushing for, I think. So not fascist necessarily. I don't know if I'd say authoritarian. Kind of authoritarian, dictatorial. But I want to provide people with their rights. I guess I'm not providing a lot of rights, though, when you looked at a lot of the censorship and everything I had. So, yeah, I guess it's authoritarian, capitalistic technocracy. Promoting science and technology. So let's read this. We have taken a giant step. While we have already mastered space rockets for payloads over 20 tons, we have just improved our technology to exceed 50 tons in low orbit. That's good. Which will allow us to send 15 tons to other planets. To be clear, this is enough power to send a human team and their equipment to the moon or to Mars. We are not the first, but we can profit a lot from this technology since our manufacturing procedure is very specific. Do you desire to patent it and to render it commercially accessible to the entire world? Yeah, I think so, because we're not the first to do it, so let's go ahead and patent it. If we were the first to do it, maybe I wouldn't, and I'd try to win the space race, but since we have it, we can probably sell that. Lack of space in secondary school. Teachers are feeling cramped. I should be building schools. See, alright, this is what I need to do. I need to designate every quarter like $1.5 billion to internet broadband expansion, $1 billion to school construction and increased teachers, $1 billion to hospitals, and $1 billion to roads, with like 0.5 billion, between to. I don't know what we do with that. It's about 5 billion per quarter, which comes out to 20 billion a year, which is about half our surplus. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Anyways, let's take a look here. As far as building and construction, primary schools, we still have another 155 primary schools. They said primary or secondary? What was that? Lack of space in secondary school system. Okay. So next quarter we'll spend about $1 billion increasing secondary schools. $1 billion, $1.5 billion for broadband, $1 billion for schools, $1 billion worth more doctors. I don't think so. All right, we'll figure that out when the end of the quarter comes. And I'll try to push to the end here quickly. The other thing is roads. Where do I want to build my roads? Poland cells operational. Very good. Reconnaissance.
Our governmental cell
We have a
informed me
minister.
that it has had the opportunity to
Minister will
approach
target
this,
in Sri Lanka to get even more dirt on these guys. Where's my infrastructure? There it is. Okay. Alright, so we really expanded that area. Where do I want to expand next? There was... get off this. A lot of stuff going on here. I gotta stop this and check out these messages. Alright, proposal of a resolution against Sri Lanka. Security Council decided to proceed with the request for military intervention against Sri Lanka. Resolution 2397, subject to vote next session. Still a possibility to meet with heads of foreign state. That's what we're trying to do. Peru cell operational. Meeting with Bangladesh. Yes, offer these guys aid. We get Bangladesh more aligned with us politically. That is a good thing. And I was looking for a road expansion. I thought I saw a coastal road somewhere. There's a coastal road. We could extend these roads there and to the sea. And that could bring us closer to link up with those roads. And that will connect us to the rest of the system. The coastal system there. Or we extend the road here. That may be a construction project. That's another one. I think I should get roads into every province. Highways into every province. And then I can sprawl them out from their capital cities, I think. It's gonna be my approach.
Sure. Dark and strong, please.
I love your country.
Try that with...
Sales contract. Let's see. We want to sell coal. How much coal? Ooh, they are a buyer of coal. This will expand the economy a lot. Probably impact inflation too. Let's see what happens. 55. 83. 79. $20 billion increase in the economy. Woo! We're exporting coal now. There you go, Ari. Coal is exporting. Now, I'll go ahead and do this so you can keep track if you can. Let's take a look at the coal industry. Oh, more information from Sri Lanka. Let's reveal that. Oh, we might get this. This might be good. Alright, first I'm going to do coal. Coal? What? Oh, coal is under energy. No. Coal should be under industry. I guess it is under energy. Get out of my face. Alright, there it is. Energy. Ah! That makes sense. Coal is energy. Alright, so the profits are 93 billion. Oops, stop. Profits are 93 billion. Sales. I guess profits is what matter, really. Trade balance. We're definitely exporting here. Manpower looks like nothing. What is that? Okay, so I'm going to go into coal, and I'm going to subsidize, as suggested. We'll subsidize $5 million for coal, which is generally a... Woo! That's a $1.5 billion industry. We are investing 5. Alright, so Ari, I'm going to leave it up to you to keep track of this. Remind me from time to time to check on that. I appreciate the help. Why is there no employment? Oh, because I guess it just goes there. No. Alright, I don't know about that one. Alright. Is it all automated? How could it be all automated? I don't get it. Anyways. This is something new. Sri Lankan government secretly finances Sudan Unity for Democracy terrorists, which attack Sudan. Oh, Sudan is not on the council, is it? I have already communicated this information to your Secret Service. They have recorded in the files. Country relevation, small premium, favor, da 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 da. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I've got 2 different ministers, I think we have. Eliminate head of state in Pakistan. Ooh! Ooh! Interesting. That'll keep coming. I'm not gonna do that right now.
The theory that says if E1 doesn't...
No, I don't need to do Bhutan anymore. Alright, let me take a look at this security file on Sri Lanka. Let's check this out. Exterior. Yes, that's it. I guess we already provided that proof. Famine still. Alright, relationships have not improved dramatically with France. Let me break with this famine. International community has just mobilized to support the victims of the catastrophe. An exceptional donation of $1.46 billion has just been assigned to us to deal with this tragedy. This credit is therefore added to our budget. Yes! I like that. Okay, that's a good thing. That was a good update. Still waiting to hear from the Security Council. And I might just push this until we do hear from the Security Council. And then the next episode is when I'm going to... Yeah, there it is. No. The resolution was rejected. There are fewer than 9 votes in favor of it. 1 pro, which is Somalia. 14 abstained. Alright. So we'll need a new strategy here. I guess we'll need to employ the Martinez strategy of bribing a lot of these states. At least China abstained. At least they didn't veto it. That's good from them. And we're going to try to get dirt on all these other countries, I guess. Threaten them all and provide aid to the other ones. We need to get 9. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's get to the end of the quarter, and that's going to be the end of this episode, and then I'll have to devise new strategies for next time. What to do with Sri Lanka. And apparently, relations have eased up, even though we still have a satellite over them. And our fleet is positioned right outside their waters. Okay. Gotta raise tension between these guys. Maybe get them to attack us. That would be something. Cut off their diplomats. Maybe we can cut off diplomats. Bargain concluded. More Sri Lanka people. We get more dirt on Sri Lanka. Happiness declines. No! End of the quarter. Quarter's over. $10 billion cash surplus. And that's gonna be it. That's gonna be it for this episode. Next episode, you see how I can spend that surplus. I'm gonna spend about half of it, I guess. Right? Fiscal performance shows a cash surplus. This will help us reduce our debt service. Let's keep it up. We manage to settle our entire debt, then we can benefit from Treasury Reserve with accumulated interest. Ooh, I didn't know about that part. There's going to be interest with the reserve? We'll never get to it, though. Oh, man. Well, we've paid off a fifth. We might get to it. Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next episode. Feel free to comment down below. As always, appreciate the comments. I try to respond to all of them if I can, either on the comments themselves or in the video. Like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You can support me on Patreon for early access release to some of these videos. And the link for that is in the description. Share with your friends and have a nice day.